Set. Hi everybody, Mary Ferguson Perret here. Thanks for joining us for MFP TV on location this week. And I'm here with Nicole Helmer, and I'm here to talk about nursing leadership and development of nursing leadership in nursing. And really, Nicole's going to be our case study today. Because Nicole began with us as a nurse at the 17th floor at Princess Margaret Hospital. I'm just going to ask her to tell her story about moving from leadership in clinical practice through graduate education and now to leadership at a chief nursing officer level, and how that has all happened and how we're working together on this. So. For starters, Nicole, tell us a little bit about yourself and where you started from over at PMH.
Okay.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so I started at Princess Margaret in 2004 on 17 A and B as a casual position, and then worked there for 8 months and got full-time in the A side. So that's how I started doing that. I went from a diploma, got my diploma, and then did my degree full-time while working full-time, and then went back to school 4 weeks later and started my master's of nursing at U of T, and then took 4 months off and started my PhD.
Yep. And you're still in the PhD program now in your second year, I think.
Just going into.
And you have designs on a postdoc already, I heard.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. So Nicole came to see me when she began working on her PhD work, and we're going to ask her what that's all about. But she came to see me around kind of thinking through next steps, and we were talking about next steps and how you might develop in your career, and got her hooked up with our James Bay project with Winnebago Health Atuscawin. And so do you want to share a little bit about how that's taken you on a path working with our James Bay Coast folks?
So when I was getting close to finishing my master's, I came and talked to Mary and said that I wanted to continue with the organization, but in an area where I was working in my discipline, which was Aboriginal health. So that's how we came on the James Bay. So I started there last May as the advanced practice nurse, implementing and developing various cancer projects. And so then continuing my relationship, they were looking for a chief nursing officer, and I had talked to the CEO and got the job. Kind of went for there. Yeah. And so then I started in April of this year.
Yep. Yep. And so at that point then, Nicole contacted me and she said, "Help! Can you help me, and will you provide some mentorship?" And so we're now working together formally in providing mentorship, and so periodically, whenever we meet in person, but also I said to Nicole, call or email or communicate in any way if you need help. And so can you talk about how this is going for you and what it means to you in developing your leadership skills?
Well, it's going well so far. It's only been a month, but it's going really well, and it's very, very helpful and very important that I kept the relationship with UHN. I was really very sad about tying that off. So keeping relationships was important, and then being able to have different connections through UHN and RNAO, and taking the steps to increase my leadership capabilities through workshops and so forth is.
And you mentioned that also that you were working as well with a colleague in Sudbury.
Yes, so I shadowed David McNeil for a few days in Sudbury this last week. So he's the CNO there, and he's also the current president of RNAO.
So this is all about helping Nicole, and about Nicole making connections that can help her to grow in her role. And so look at her now. She starts out diploma, baccalaureate, master's, PhD, leadership at every level throughout those experiences and through practice, and now beginning as a chief nursing officer with some supports along the way, and building networks and using opportunities to be coached and to be mentored and to learn from others. And so at this very early stage in her career, she's able to make a contribution. You have a special interest in Winnebago Health Atuscawin as well, though, in that your research is about the health of First Nations people. Can you say a bit about that?
Sure. So my research work for the PhD level is identifying factors that prevent First Nations women from participating in breast screening. So there's studies have shown that there's low participation, but we've never looked at why. So.
And that spawned your interest in a postdoc, so why would that be?
Because just identifying what the factors are and then leaving it is not really my style. I want to follow through on what's happening. So once I identify the factors, I want to continue and do an intervention based on these factors to actually meet the needs of the specific population.
So I guess that I would say that you exemplify a person who believes that everything is possible, and that bringing your skills and abilities around population health of Aboriginal community through your clinical work, through your educational and academic work, as well as now your new role in leading, that you are making possible what others might have thought would be impossible. Would you say so?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I've been given a lot of opportunities to be able to do this, thanks to UHN and WHA.
So I just want to say congratulations, and that you are completely an inspiration to us all. And think about Nicole's story as you're thinking about leading from where you stand, and as you're thinking about developing as a leader and growing. And I would say never think that anything is impossible based on what Nicole has shown us. So that's it for today. Thanks for being with us. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.